Hi beautiful people, so this is my idea for today. So today my son went on a holiday. I guess it's a lad holiday, but he's not laddie, but he's quite laddie. So he went on a holiday with his friends to Turkey, and I just dropped him at the airport, and on the way home I catastrophized to the extreme. Oh my god, what if it's the last time I see him? What if plane crashes? What if? So I suddenly thought it's blatantly an AuDHD thing. Catastrophizing and thinking my children are dead in a ditch every time they leave the house is clearly an issue that must spring from AuDHD, because where else would it spring from other than insanity? So the habit of your brain taking something small and instantly turning it into the worst possible outcome. If you find yourself doing that constantly, even when things like texts get ignored and your brain says, they hate me, or you make one mistake at work and your brain says, I'm going to lose everything in my house and my mortgage and my car, and someone sounds different in tone and your brain says, oh my god, they're plotting against me, they probably want to kill me. If this is you, you're not dramatic, you're not attention seeking, and you are not broken, as I always say. Often, especially in ADHD, autism or AuDHD brains, let's just say neurodivergent to cover it all. Catastrophizing is a nervous system response. Many of us grew up in environments where things felt really unpredictable. Maybe we were criticised a lot. Maybe we often got things wrong. I know I did. Maybe we missed social cues and didn't know why people reacted badly to things that we said or didn't say. And maybe we learned that mistakes always had consequences. So the brain just simply adapts, and it starts scanning for danger in every possible place. It starts trying to predict problems before they happen, and it thinks, if I prepare for the worst, maybe then I'll be safe. That's what catastrophizing can come from. It's anxiety mixed with pattern recognition. Your brain is simply trying to protect you, and it overshoots a bloody lot sometimes. The neurodivergent brain can also struggle with uncertainty, not knowing what someone means, not knowing if they've done enough, not knowing if you've done enough, not knowing what happens next. And uncertainty can feel physically uncomfortable, so the brain fills the gaps, usually with fear. The problem is, when you catastrophize all the time, your body reacts as if disaster is real. Your heart's racing, tension, shame, panic, overthinking, and it's exhausting. It's bloody exhausting. And then you're drained by something that hasn't even happened yet, and probably won't even happen at all. So what helps? First, notice the pattern and ask yourself, is this fact or is this being spoken from fear? Second, look for other explanations. Instead of, they hate me, maybe they're just busy. Instead of, I've ruined everything, maybe I made one mistake or I made no mistakes. And third, regulate before you analyse. Sometimes you don't need more thinking, you just need water, food, a bloody heated blanket and Netflix before a dysregulated brain tells scarier stories to itself. And finally, be so gentle with yourself. Catastrophizing usually comes from a brain that learned it had to stay alert. It's not weakness, it's survival that stays switched on for too long. So actually, it's quite clever. If this feels familiar, you're not the only one. And your brain can learn safety, but ultra slowly. Thanks for listening and relating, and hopefully Gatwick Airport is okay right now. Thanks for being here, guys.